Alright, we're out here at 15455 Pleasant View Drive. Scoping the main sewer line here from a clean out behind the home under the deck. And I will show the deck and the location of this clean out once we pull out. It just looks like some cobwebs there. Alright, so we do have the kitchen line running just at a trickle pace. We've got another tie in there, and I do apologize, we are going back into the house now. There's a tie in to the left as well, and then it looks like we're headed up toward the bottom of a toilet, actually. That's porcelain we see there. So this does look like ABS pipe under the basement floor due to its black color. As noted earlier, there's a tie-in to the left and another one to the right, and then so this is 3-inch. Then you can see the increase in the size of the pipe there, and that's where the kitchen line ties in. Now it does look like we're running maybe I started to say it looks like we're running hot water due to the steam in the line. We'll verify that we are indeed running cold so that we get a good clear picture on the way out to the connection to the main sewer line, wherever that ends up being. We did find another clean out in the yard back here. There's a little wishing well back here that is built around or set maybe over top of another clean out. So you can see here this is the clean out from underneath, or located underneath the deck here. So now we're going to go back in and go out toward the city main, and like I said, I will verify that we are running cold water, and I will pause recording while I go inside and do that. Alright, so that hot water was actually coming from the dishwasher. It is being tested while we are scoping the main line here, and which is perfectly fine. It's just we'll just keep rinsing the camera head off here, kind of sloshing around. And then I should have said this material here is SDR 35. It is 4-inch diameter pipe, and typically these are glued fittings. It is PVC. I don't know if I said that or not, but yeah, it is PVC, just green in color. We are picking up some sludge there, as you can see on the camera. Once in a while you'll see something pop up in front of the lens, and you can see even right there is where we're sitting stationary. There is a kind of a pile there, and and it is moving, so that is a good thing, and not adhered and like glue to the side of the pipe. Now this is the clean out that I think I mentioned earlier. There's a wishing well out here in the backyard that is placed around that, or over top of that clean out, and we're just going to keep pushing out here and see if we can't. There's another joint in the pipe. See if we can't reach the city tap from this perspective. If we need to, we'll relocate to that clean out further down the line. It just looks like a series of connections there. I am moving fairly quickly here, just in an effort to get to the city line, and then we'll pull back nice and slow and make sure we didn't miss anything on the way out. Alright, well, I'm gonna ask for a flush from inside to help buoy the camera a little bit and hopefully get us to the city main. Alright, so Tricia is going to
unlock the door in case you need to come in.
flush the toilet for us here, and hopefully, like I said, that'll help carry the camera. There, I hear it here at the clean out. It'll take a minute to get out to the distance we're at in the line, but yeah, we should see the camera actually move. Typically, it'll just move a little bit, scoot forward a little bit on its own as the water's coming up behind it. There we go. You can see it scooching a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to push with the flow, and there we go. We got a little bit of a rinse, and we are at the end of our capability from this point. So we're out. We're actually out. The reading there on the bottom left says 210 feet. I believe there's only 200 feet of push rod on this camera, so we will stop recording or pause recording at this point and pull back nice and slow, and then we'll enter from the clean out there by the wishing well and see if we can't reach the city tap from that point. So this portion of the line we'll of course get to see again, because we will have to pass through here once we access that other clean out. So this section will get a revisit. So that actually looks like a piece was stubbed in there. So it looks like we've got a joint here in the pipe, and then another one right there. So this is a joint in the pipe. So we're at 125 feet basically. Let's see how long these sections are. Typically they're 10 feet in length. There's the next joint. So yeah, 115. So these are 10-foot sections. That's what was a little puzzling about that short section. Not an issue, but it may have just been where the developer of this area. Okay, here we are at our clean out. The developer of the area. So this portion of the line we're getting our last look at now. So we'll go a little slower. But the developer may have come toward the lot for a few feet, and then the builder and the builder's plumber would have connected to that stub. So that may be the reason for that short section of pipe we saw down the line. Joint there. So there's a little sludge buildup on the sewer line. The black stuff there, kind of in the bottom third, is just residue that's built up over time, but you can see it is soft in nature and will rinse out with flushes and volume. Honestly, more volume of water that is used at any given time will help. Those bursts of water will help clean the line and get that sludge rinsed out to the main into the city main and on to the treatment facility. So here we are coming out of the clean out here up by the house under the deck. We are going to just relocate to the clean out there in the backyard, and I will show that on the video once we get to it. I will once again pause recording. Alright, so here we are further into the backyard. See the little wishing well that was sitting over top of this clean out. You can see the back of the house there. So we're gonna drop in here and see how far we can get out. And something I failed to do earlier was zero that foot measurement reading in the bottom left of the screen. You can see it says 0 now, so we'll get a good idea of how far we're into the line once we reach the city main. And as I said before, we have seen this section of the pipe already, but once again we'll push out, hopefully reaching the city main from this perspective, and we'll pull back nice and slow and make sure we haven't missed anything of importance. We're just changing elevation. There's the city main. Alright, so 133 feet out. You can see that flow there. Very good. Alright, so we'll pull back nice and slow and just observe the condition of this line. So as I stated a minute ago there, we had a drop here in elevation. So it drops and then levels out. Once again, there's some of that sludge, like I said earlier, that we'll rinse out with a greater volume of flow. Say a couple people, there's a piece that just rinsed off and is headed down to the city. Trying to get that little spot rinsed off of the lens there. Kind of see a smudge in the left of the screen there. There, I helped a little bit, but still not all the way gone. yeah, that is the spot that caught my attention earlier, where it seems like it's just a short connecting piece there. Not, as stated before, not an issue at all. Just interesting that it's that short of a section right there. Otherwise, seemingly straight run of pipe. Coming out of the clean out once again. Once again, we're at 15455, excuse me, Pleasant View Drive, 80921. Scoped the main sewer line from this clean out here by the wishing well in the backyard of the home. Ran out 133 feet from this point. The sewer line is in very good condition. Flow is great with no issues.